past masters, our occasional look at treasured family heirlooms. This week, I visited Jez to see something familiar on an unusual track.
Okay, right, have you got it?
Yes, I've got it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, here she is.
Yes.
Okay, be incredibly careful with
Yes,
this, please. No, look, please just handle those pages
Okay,
as
don't be
carefully as you can. And can you put your, please, don't put your coffee so close to it. Move that over there. You've got to be
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Can you fill everyone in on what this is?
Yeah. Briefly, my grandfather Ernest, pretty amazing guy. He was a magician by profession.
Right.
This was kind of during World War II, just after World War II, I would say.
So how did your grandfather get this?
He used to collect antiquarian books from book fairs, in church halls. But around about 1970, and by which time, my grandfather would have been quite elderly, one of his contacts, he told him about this book, that Reverend Audrey, yes, it is the same Reverend Audrey, obviously.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, and James the Red Engine had put together. This was a side book offshoot.
Right.
The Anatomy and Bodily Functions of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends.
Bloody hell.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, it looks quite fragile.
Well, it is. You're welcome to, you can open it up and don't worry about that. Just be careful with the pages.
I'm looking at it now. I'm going to explain it for the listeners. The cover has an illustration of Thomas, as we know him, but with a cross section. So it's something kind of like a medical manual or anatomy book. There's the human body.
Yeah.
And it's like it's pretty astonishing stuff. There's a cross section cutting through Thomas's hide here, and underneath his locomotive body, you can see like a layer of I guess that's fat.
So like the hide is sort of the shell of the train, the chassis, I guess.
And then you got see the muscles there, the veins, some kind of spine. Brain stem running down the middle.
That page, be careful. I think that's coming.
Sorry, okay.
It was in a damp attic for at least 3 decades.
Right. It's kind of troubling. You look at it here, and I'll open it up.
Yeah,
So I'll be very careful.
That's okay.
But it's just to think that this, people think of Thomas as a cute, or a slightly bizarre train with a face. This is what was in Reverend Audrey's mind. I don't know.
Well, I think Audrey wanted kids to believe in Thomas as a sentient being. I mean, how much sense that would make to like a 4-year-old, I've no idea. But, like a being, presumably one trapped in the body of a locomotive. Look, you can see here, he refers to it as a locoped, which is an expression I've never seen anywhere else.
So it's kind of disturbing. I mean, I've got to say, I was never really into Thomas as a kid.
No.
I found him a little bit upsetting. I don't know for you. I could never quite pin down why, and now I think he's hit it. He's because you're wondering deep down how the fuck that face, that kind of grey face on the front of the thing, how it functions.
Can pull expressions, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This book kind of answers it.
So what are we looking at here? So this is his full body.
Yeah, there we are. And then on this page, the same thing,
right,
but without skin. So you can see here where are located vital organs, fat there, brain,
Thomas
ears, eyes,
fat.
Digestive organs there, lungs.
Oh God, what does he have? Does he breathe? Does he have gills? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm assuming these are lungs, unless that's something he's just eaten.
Yeah.
Excretory system. See, so nothing's been left to chance. Look, colon, rectum, and there's his anus, just there. Thomas's anus.
It's just extraordinary. It's like it's
Okay, keep going. Yeah.
Okay. So what have we got now?
Over here.
His head.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the head specifically.
Yeah. Look, here's how the face works. Look.
There you go. So all your questions, well, not all of them, but that question answered. So.
There's a whole lot of other questions.
There are many
what
other
was
questions.
Happening in
but
Reverend Audrey's
I think
head.
where we came in, though, was with the old facial muscles.
Yeah.
And I mean, this kind of pretty much tells you all you need to know.
The human face has 21 muscles. The locoped has 7. Happy, angry, sad, jealous, stroke, envious.
Yeah.
Hopeful, determined, and
fast.
Fast.
It's interesting that he's referring to those.
It's not an emotion.
No, well, I was thinking, I'm not sure that, he's referring to these as expressions. I mean, I suppose they sort of are.
Well, yeah, I mean, they are just fast. I mean, but,
well, he's a train, isn't he? So
right. So, what's the face made of? Is it metal?
No, it's more like elephant hide. It's like thick skin.
So the brain's got the brain. The brain runs through the middle of the locomotive.
Yep.
The locoped has a mental age of 14. God.
A specific age. Okay, so that's interesting. I wonder if he means like sort of young sexual maturity or whatever. I'm not sure I really want an answer to that, to be honest. But
God, so it's got ears,
so
eyes,
messages.
got the optical organs there.
Yeah,
breathing
sent
organs.
around
Oh,
the
look,
body
he
from
does.
the
He
brain.
has gills. Thomas has gills.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
So
What's this here?
Next page,
Yeah.
digestive system is quite good, quite
Yeah.
interesting.
Right. How does he eat?
Well, it's drawn in the books as coal because obviously,
What,
like
the
yeah,
driver shovels the coal
yes,
into the
so that's
fire?
like that's
Yeah.
feeding. You know,
Right.
the shovel as kind of
Yes.
a kind of crude spoon as
Yeah.
such. Obviously, steam engines were run on coal or
Yes.
with coal.
Well, steam engines weren't alive.
No. Well, I think this is the whole point. I mean, it's drawn as coal in the
They
books.
didn't have anuses.
Because, well, quite. It's drawn that way in the books because they obviously don't want it to be too horrific for the kids. But what it actually is, it's they're like rusks.
Right.
They're made from compressed meat. It says here rye, crushed brain and offal. I'm assuming from cattle,
or-
probably. Yeah.
Or other, I mean, is it other vehicles?
Other
Is it like-
vehicles? I don't know.
God, they can't. I'm still reeling from the fact that he has a rectum and an anus. I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Thomas
Well, I
is
kind of
also-
think you know
that
yeah.
out of his anus comes
I think
fecal matter made from other trains. That's not.
I don't think he was a cannibal. I'm not. I mean,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't maybe dwell on that too long if I were you.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Oh.
yeah, there you go. Look, there's the driver
Right. Yeah.
shoveling it in. If you look at this drawing here,
Yeah.
I think this is one of the ones that
Yeah.
upset me the most. But anyway,
Yeah.
look, it's actually a hideous wet maw. Really basic teeth.
All right. Okay. Turn over. Whoa. Oh my God. Reproductive organ. So yeah, what we're looking at now, it looks like a whole section on how the sex organs
Yeah.
work, how sex occurs.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. He has both male and female organs.
There's an actual sex act described between the two locomotives.
Oh God!
I know it's horrific.
Oh my God! I'm looking at a penis and or uterus.
That's the uterus cross section of.
Testes,
there are the
sperm.
testes, the sperm. Across the page is a fertilised egg growing into a zygote, then a fetus in the womb. Here it is at 1 week, 1 month, and you can see the eyes forming, the curled up locomotive shape there. And at 2 months, you can see the curled wheels and the steam pipe, like a prawn with wheels, you know, but on a tiny little furnace.
That's something I'm going to struggle with when I go to bed tonight. Locopeds have large litters as many as 12. The baby tank engines, only 4 inches long, are born blind, helpless and pink. The outer metal is soft, more like plastic than iron, and the wheels are little more than round-spoked buds. To survive as a species, the mare, that's what he calls the female, often has to take drastic, unpleasant action that for us may fly in the face of their good-natured demeanour. If she senses a runt in the litter, an unformed blast pipe, deformed coupling, or a sense that the infant won't be able to get up to full speed on the train tracks, the mother will often kill the baby by running it over or shunting it into the buffers.
Yeah, we can see why they didn't want to publish.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Then she will eat the baby.
Okay, so there was cannibalism then. All right.
This may seem horrific and cruel, but nature often is. This said, locopeds are affectionate, deeply empathetic creatures. Having digested his offspring,
Yeah, I know.
the mother will retreat into a siding and cry for 3 or 4 days. They've even been known to mourn. They've even been known to mourn the fecal matter resulting from the cannibalised baby train. Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, I mean, I think as we speculated, as far as the publishers were concerned, this is probably where the Reverend Audrey crossed the line for what was considered a book for young children.
I'm struggling with this. I got to be honest.
I know it gets grimmer as we go. I'm afraid.
Oh, good, good to know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit! Sorry. Shit! Sorry.
Okay,
Shit!
okay.
Shit!
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I
I'm
reckon
sorry.
Have you got some tissue? You just put something over the end of that. Oh God! Look, you've even made it stain. That's horrible.
What are those other stains?
I don't know.
Do you want to tell me more about your grandfather?